Hello my YouTube beauties and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from my voice, I am sick. I have a sinus infection, so if I sound like weird, that's why. What I wanted to do is I went to Ulta, I went to Sephora and got some of the 4.5+ star items that are rated on their website. And so I picked up 5. So I'm gonna do a series of 4+, 4.5 and above rated items to see if they're really worth the hype. Are they worth the money? The product that this video is gonna be about is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm going to put my hair back, and for today I'm going to do half of my face with primer and the other half without, just to see if primer makes a difference in how it wears throughout the day. Also, look at my shirt. You had me at Merlot. Oh, my Siri turned on and that's what it said. What is that, Siri? I'm gonna put some primer on. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer. I'm gonna put the primer on my right side of my face. This is not a primer that helps with pores. It doesn't help with making your foundation matte at all. So I have a dampened beauty sponge. This is the Morphe sponge. Let me tell you a little bit about this foundation first. I am in the shade light beige. It says 12-hour makeup, oil free. It does have SPF 15, so that's helpful. It says reapply at least every 2 hours. I'm not gonna do that. It says cruelty free water. It's some of the ingredients in here are water, mineral pigments, vitamin E, sodium hyaluronate, whatever. Amazonian clay. Amazonian clay is really supposed to help people that are oily skin. Oh, it's really thick. It kind of looks like a mousse. I'm gonna take this beauty sponge and start applying it to the right side of my face that I had the primer on. Right away, it's a lot of coverage. I have heard that this foundation can be quite cakey. Maybe it's even too light for me. So that is what it looks like on half of my face. It is almost completely matte right away, and I still have product left on the back of my hand. I'm going to apply the other side with a brush. I'm going to take this Tarte Kabuki brush. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on the back of my hand. I did not like how it was applying with a brush. It just looked too cakey, and yeah, it looked like it just packed on a little too much product. So I'm gonna go in with the beauty sponge again. It even blends better with the sponge. It doesn't really have a sense at all, really. So you can see I have a blemish right here on my lip, and it's doing an okay job at covering that. If you do have like blemishes and stuff, it will kind of accentuate that, like if you have whiteheads and stuff. This foundation is very full coverage. I will zoom you in and show you what it looks like before I set it. So give me 1 second. So this is what my skin looks like with the foundation on. Again, primer side and the side without primer. Almost completely matte without even setting it. It does feel like I have foundation on. It is a heavier type of foundations. You know, this covered my face like really well. So far I'm really happy with it. So we will see how it does throughout the day, if it wears weird or if it starts coming off certain areas. So far I'm happy with how this looks. I think it does not accentuate like dry patches or anything. Okay, so I just wanted to sit back down and give you an update after I have finished all of my makeup. This is really good so far. It is not oxidizing, it's not settling into fine lines, it's not hitting my dry patches. I do have a little bit on my nose and like right here in between my eyebrows, and it's not accentuating any of that. It hasn't oxidized. It still looks really good on my skin. And you know, I heard a lot of things about how this was so cakey and heavy. Applied with a beauty sponge, I don't think that that's the case. While I do feel like I have foundation on my skin, it's not heavy and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a full coverage foundation. Yes, I really like this so far. I love how full coverage it is. Like, my skin looks really good. Even on the side that I did not use primer, like it still looks really good. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on my future videos. I do have an Instagram and Twitter account, so if you're interested, you can follow me there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!